Hi, in today's video, I'm going to share with you 10 perfumes from my collection that are perfect for those hot summer nights. Now, if it doesn't really get hot where you're at, these perfumes are sure to heat things up. Keep watching. All right, so these 10 perfumes I'm going to share with you today are from my collection. Now, there are a ton of amazing perfumes that are perfect for those hot summer nights. But these are ones I had in my collection that I thought fit perfectly with this theme. So I'm going to get right on into it with you. The first one I want to talk about is the Classique Essence de Parfum Eau de Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Really enjoy this fragrance. It was a tie. It was between this one and La Belle by Jean-Paul Gaultier. But because I talk about La Belle so much, I thought I would bring this one into the mix because it is a great fragrance and it is very suitable for that hot summer night, especially if you love orange, citrusy type of scents. You will adore this one. It smells absolutely incredible. I'll just spray a little in there. Oh, it's yummy. It's got tangerine, and you're going to pick up on this tangerine. It's a little bit sweet, it's citrusy, there's some ginger in there, so you're gonna get a little bit of spiciness. So if you like a fragrance with some spice, this definitely has that. There's also some orange blossom, there's jasmine, and there's whipped cream. Oh, and this whipped cream is perfect. It's creamy, it's not overly sweet. It's like when you have that heavy whipping cream that you make yourself and then you put in just a little bit of sugar, so it's not that overly sweet type of whipped cream. That's what's in here. It's gorgeous. Mixed with that vanilla, the benzoin, and the cashmere woods. Incredible fragrance. Again, if you love orange, you're going to adore this fragrance. It's beautiful for that hot summer night. It's refreshing, it's invigorating, it's sexy, it's stunning. Now, as far as the performance on this one, on my skin, it's about 6 hours. And everybody's skin is different. It all depends on your skin's chemistry. It could last longer on you or maybe not quite as long. All depends. Projection-wise, it's about an arm's length. Again, sillage is beautiful. It's very flirty, very fun. Great fragrance for a hot summer night. All right, next on my list, I have Divine Decadence by Marc Jacobs Eau de Parfum. Really like this fragrance. I actually really like the bottle. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't really like that. I think it's super cute. It's fun. It's different. But boy, does this perfume smell amazing. When you first smell it, you're going to get this champagne. Oh, ooh la la, this champagne is delicious. It's sparkling. It's invigorating. Oh, it's so good. And there's also orange blossom in here and bergamot. Now, bergamot is kind of like a lime, so it's got that citrus effect as well. There's some honeysuckle, hortensia, gardenia. There's vanilla. I love vanilla in my fragrances. There's also some saffron. Now, the saffron is definitely there. So if you're not a big fan of saffron, you might be a little standoffish with this one at first. But that does dissipate and it's not quite as noticeable, although it will still be there in the background. And then there's also this gorgeous amber, and I really like the amber in here. All around, really nice fragrance. This has some great longevity, 6+ hours on my skin, longer on the clothes. Fabulous projection. It's one of those fragrances that's going to enter a room before you do, and people are going to take notice with this. It's beautiful. All right. Moving right along, because I'm trying not to yap too much. I want to keep you guys watching. I don't want to lose you guys because I've got some really great perfumes on here. All right, next one. I love this, been enjoying it a lot. And that is the C Intense Eau de Parfum by Giorgio Armani. This is the 2021 version. And I was on the fence whether I like the original better or this one. And I'm leaning towards this one because the black currant syrup in here is so intoxicating and delicious. It's mouth-watering, it's jammy, it's sweet. All those good things that you love in a fragrance. There's also Turkish rose, Divana, benzoin, and patchouli. You're gonna pick up on that rose, which is beautiful. Now, I'm not a huge fan of rose fragrances, But I have to say, I actually love it in here. It definitely belongs. I think if it wasn't in this fragrance, it wouldn't be as delicious, as intoxicating as it is. So definitely love the ROJA in this one. Love the patchouli. So if you're a patchouli lover, you're going to pick it up on this. Now I got to tell you a quick story on this fragrance. The other night I walked into my bedroom and I could smell this all over the room. And I asked my husband, I'm like, what is going on? He grabbed this, it has good taste, and he sprayed it all over our dog because he felt the dog stunk. So he took this. I'm like, no, not this one, any other one, not this one. So anyway, but he has good taste. The room smelled great. The dog smelled great. But anyway, this is fabulous as far as the longevity. It's 6+ hours on my skin. It definitely lasts longer than the original. It projects extremely well. It's past an arm's length. The sillage is beautiful. That black currant is just, can't say enough about this one. So if you have been wanting to check it out, definitely go check that out. All right, next I have Elixir of the Parfum by ROJA Dove. This is a beautiful feminine fragrance. It's It's elegant. It makes a statement, and it just smells incredible. So if you love florals mixed with some fruit, this is really, really nice. There are a lot of notes in this fragrance, and it's done so beautifully, the way they all mix together and they create this amazing fragrance. You're going to get the bergamot, which is that citrus. There's raspberry, there's peach, rose, jasmine, musk, vanilla, cinnamon. I love the cinnamon in this. Some fragrances will say they have cinnamon and you can't pick it up. You are definitely going to pick it up on this one, and I think that's what creates such a unique fragrance. There's sandalwood, musk, and cedar. So all around, really, really nice fragrance. Now, as far as the longevity on my skin, it's about 4 to 6 hours. It depends on the day. I've had days where it's lasted a really long time, and I've had days where it's only a few hours, which is odd. And I guess that's just normal. From day to day, our skin is different. Just all depends. But this is a beautiful fragrance, perfect for a romantic evening on that hot summer night. Projection-wise, it's probably within an arm's length, and it gets a little closer to the body. So it's perfect. If someone's sitting really close to you, they're going to get wafts of this. And it's very sexy, very feminine, all around gorgeous fragrance. All right, next I have Goldea Roman Nights Absolute Eau de Parfum by BVLGARI. This is a stunner. Now this one, out of all the fragrances I have, is definitely probably the more mysterious, the deeper fragrance, but still fits in perfectly for that hot summer night. It's got plum, orange blossom. There's vanilla, jasmine sambac. There's some black musk, which is what I think makes it mysterious. And there's patchouli. And the patchouli in here is absolutely gorgeous. The vanilla, they did such a nice job with this fragrance. Now, I had the original Goldea a long time ago, and I really like that one. But I have to say I prefer this one. It definitely is more intense. It's more grown up. It's very intoxicating. It's alluring, all around nice fragrance. As far as the performance on my skin, it's about 6 hours. And then it projects about an arm's length. The sillage, the dry down is absolutely stunning. Again, it is a very mysterious fragrance. It's very feminine. Definitely one of those fragrances that will get the attention of your significant other. So this is highly recommended. All right, next I have one of my newer ones, which is the Miu Miu Twist by Miu Miu Eau de Parfum. The more I wear this one, the more I love it. This one is so much fun to wear. It's very fresh. It's very light, fun, flirty. I love the notes in this one. There's apple blossom. There's some red berries. Now the berries in this are not your jammy type of berries. They're going to be more on the tart side, not quite the ripe. They're almost ripe, but not quite, you know what I mean? So that's how I interpret the red berries in this one. There's bergamot again, that citrus, that lime. There's some violet in here. Amber and tonka bean. So very well-rounded fragrance. Again, it's super flirty. Love this. Perfect for that date night. It does last fairly well on my skin, about 4 to 6 hours, again, depending on the day. It can last longer. On the clothes, it does last longer, so it clings to your clothes. So you're gonna get wafts of this throughout your evening. It has great projection. It's about an arm's length, and then the sillage is very, very nice. It's very fun. Again, very, very flirty. It's feminine, kind of carefree. So this is a great, fun fragrance to wear. All right. Next on my list, I have ELIE Tahari Eau de Parfum by ELIE Tahari. Love this fragrance. I'm actually wearing this one right now. This is loaded with bergamot. So if you love bergamot, you will adore this one. In my opinion, this could be worn as a unisex fragrance. It is not limited to women. Men can certainly pull this one off. I think it's because of the bergamot, because it's so fresh, and it is a very bold fragrance. It's not a shy bergamot. I mean, it is like fresh. You spray this and it's invigorating, fresh, sexy. It's got tea. It also has some violet in here. There's some floral notes, some amber, and there's also woody notes in here, which is why I think it works great for a man as well. So it's a very unique fragrance. It doesn't smell like every other perfume out there, which is what I really appreciate about this one. Now, as far as performance, this is very good on my skin. I would say 6+ hours. It will last a very long time on your clothes. So you're gonna be smelling this the next day for sure. Projection wise, this is one of those fragrances, it'll enter a room before you do. It is very bold. It is very strong. It is very in your face. For the first half hour to an hour, it does become closer to the body, but people near you are going to get wafts of this. And again, it's very clean, very fresh. It's nice for that hot summer night. As far as the sillage, again, beautiful. You love bergamot, that citrus, this is perfect for you. It's gorgeous. Moving right along, because I have something for those of you that have that sweet tooth like I do. Oh, I love this one. And I've talked about this one a lot. That's why it's on my list, because this one is so, so good. Perfect for that hot summer night. This is Casablanca Eau de Parfum by Swiss Arabian. This is a unisex fragrance, and let me tell you, it is so mouth-watering. Delicious is how I describe this one. It's got ripe grapes. Oh, it's got tart apple. It's got caramel, patchouli. There's some iris in here. There's also some amber, suede, and Peru balsam. It is very, very unique. It does remind me of a caramel apple. When you bite into that caramel apple, you get that sweetness from that caramel, and then you've got all of a sudden this burst of this sour tart apple. That is what this is like, but then it is just enveloped in these juicy, ripe grapes. It is so intoxicating, guys. This is like yummy. You want to eat this. It's just, oh, I can't describe this one enough. It's just beautiful. So if you haven't been wanting to try this one and you haven't, I highly recommend this one for both men, women. You will be so pleasantly surprised. Longevity on this is 6+ hours on my skin, lasts very long on the clothes. The sillage is gorgeous. It's just intoxicating. It's pure heaven. You'll be walking around like this delicious dessert. It's beautiful. So highly recommend, go check this one out. All right, now we've gone from, we've had some sweet, let's go to some saltiness. And I think you guys know where I'm going with this one. This is Olympea Eau de Parfum by PACO RABANNE. Wow, this is such a great fragrance if you love a salty vanilla. This reminds me of the beach. So this is perfect if you're near the beach and it's a hot summer night and you're with your significant other, you're walking along the beach, having a romantic dinner. Oh, this is perfect. This smells so incredible. You're gonna get water jasmine. There's ginger flower in here, so it has a little bit of a spiciness to it. Not too spicy, just a hint of spiciness, which is perfect. The salt, the vanilla, which is my favorite part of this, and it lasts through this entire experience. There's sandalwood, ambergris, and cashmere wood. So this is a very deep fragrance. They also have an intense version of this one, which I have not smelled, so I can't make a comparison. I just absolutely adore this one. As far as longevity, this is going to be 6+ hours on my skin. Projection, pass an arm's length, and this is one of those fragrances that keeps giving. You're gonna keep smelling this all night long, wafts of it, and it's intoxicating. It'll remind you of a vacation. It's that beautiful. So highly recommend this one. If you love a salty vanilla, this is the perfect fragrance to look into. Ah, we're down to the last one. That went by pretty quick. For me it did, hopefully it did for you guys. This one is Delina Eau de Parfum by Parfums de Marly. Oh my gosh, this is that fun, flirty, light-hearted, feminine type of fragrance that just makes you feel happy. It's great for all dates, all occasions. In the evening, you can wear it in the daytime. It's just beautiful and versatile. And I love the notes in this. You get that lychee, which is that sweet tropical fruit that's just mouth-watering, mixed with rhubarb, which is very tart. There's bergamot. Again, you get a little bit of that citrus in there. There's some nutmeg for some spiciness. Add some depth to this fragrance. There's Turkish rose, which is absolutely beautiful. Peony, musk, vanilla, incense, vetiver, and cedar. I don't really pick up on the vetiver on this one. And usually my nose is sensitive to that note, so it's very hidden in this. All around beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Projection and longevity. Longevity wise, it is definitely going to be 6+ hours. Projection, past an arm's length. It's entering a room before you do. Sillage is gorgeous. It reminds me of Turkish Delight, that dessert. It's just mouth watering. It's, you know, it's got some sweetness to it, but it's not overly sweet. It's balanced perfectly with some tartness. I really recommend this one. I love it. I know it's on the pricey side, so if you're looking to add a niche fragrance to your collection, this is definitely one that you should check out. There you have my 10 fragrances for hot summer nights. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to know, what perfume do you wear in the summer evenings? I love reading about new fragrances and your recommendations, so definitely comment what you wear, what you recommend. Again, thanks for watching my video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay beautiful inside and out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know the next time that I upload. See you soon.